Oh, wait a minute now. What have they done? Well, I guess we're doing another little tweener.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome all of you to our part of the program today. Right now, I want to take just a minute to introduce the band. These are wonderful players, and I'd like to take just a second to let you know who everybody is. To my left, all the way down, you just heard her play the 5-string banjo. This is a tune that she wrote on called Real Women Drive Trucks. Is that correct? And this is Casey Henry. Please make her welcome, if you will. From Glen Rock, PA, Mr. Troy Engle. Give him a nice round of applause. Back here on the upright bass, Missy Raines. Give Missy a big hand. On the fiddle, this fella is one of the finest. This is Ronnie Stewart. Give Ronnie a big hand, if you will. Well, it's a pleasure to be here at Merlefest, and we've been looking forward to doing this record, or presenting the record, for quite some time. And I had the pleasure to be able to perform with a lot of wonderful, talented women that we have in the business this day and time, and I think that you're in for a real treat. And this is what we're trying to do here, is just sort of showcase the whole project. How many people, just out of curiosity, is familiar with Follow Me Back to the Fold? A couple of you? Okay. Well, we're going to try to bring some talent off of that record between now and the next 90 minutes, starting right now. One of the finest singers I think we have in the business. Please make welcome to the stage Miss Dale Ann Bradley, if you will. Here's a tune off of that record, and this is a tune that actually a North Carolinian, Russell Johnson, wrote this song several years back. I hope you enjoy it. It's one called We Can't Go Wrong.
No seeds left to sow, like the boat without the water, or sky never blue. There's something wrong with this picture. It's like me without you. All together we can't go wrong. Apart we can't go right. We were meant to be together for the rest of our lives. So let's don't let a little thing keep us apart another night. All together we can't go wrong, but apart we can't go right. I could scream without the flowers, or the birds without their song, or preach you without a sermon, or a house that's not a home. Like a kiss without feeling, or a love that's just not true. Well, there's something wrong with this picture. It's like me without you. All together we can't go wrong. Apart we can't go right. We were meant to be together for the rest of our lives. So let's don't let a little thing keep us apart another night. All together we can't go wrong, but apart we can't go right. All together we can't go wrong. Apart we can't go right. We were meant to be together for the rest of our lives. So let's don't let a little thing keep us apart another night. All together we can't go wrong, but apart we can't go right. All together we can't go wrong, but apart we can't go right. We can't go right.
Here's another tune off of that record. I tried to sort of, with the material on the project, we tried to get a sort of a balance, if you will, that represented from a historical thing from our tradition of the music, as well as contemporary and some new material as well. But this sort of falls with the tradition. I thought it would be great to recognize Bill Monroe. This is one of Monroe's tunes that he did back a number of years. And again, Dale Lynn's going to join us. One called I'm Just Your Used to Be.
Now you don't love me anymore, my darling. I'm just used to be. Those cold, cold kisses that you gave me, little darling, proved to me you found somebody new. Tomorrow's just another lonesome day, and I know you want me far away. Hey, you don't love me anymore, my darling. I'm just used to be to you.
just used to be. Those cold, cold kisses that you gave me, little darling, prove to me you found somebody new. Tomorrow's just another lonesome day, and I'll know you want me far away. Hey, you don't love me anymore, my darling, I'm just used to be you. Someday, and I'll know you want me far away. Hey, you don't love me anymore, my darling, I'm just used to be. Thank you, folks. This next tune is also off of the record, and of course, when we first planned to come down here around the first of the year, our dear friend Lynn Morris, who was really instrumental, she was on the ground floor with helping us all sort of put this project together back when, but she had the unfortunate to go into the hospital and get her knees operated, and then unfortunately she had a little bit of a mild stroke, but saying that, she's on full recovery, but we feel like that this day is really not complete without her being here. So I would like to send this one out since she sang it with me, and Delane was gracious enough to learn the tune. But you might say a little prayer for Lynn, and she'll probably recover a lot quicker, I'm sure, with the power of prayer. But she's doing really well. So this is for our dear friend Lynn Morris. This is one called The Candle of Love. Oh, and I forgot. I lost my mind. And by the way, we also have a dear friend over here to my left, excuse me, Mark, that was gracious enough to jump in with both feet, and he's a tremendous clawhammer banjo, which this tune required. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and make welcome Mark Schatz, if you will.
Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And I'm lonely, you light a candle for me. You'll light a candle of love. When I'm lost and you're beside me, with the flame of love to guide me, you'll light a candle of love. It doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. It doesn't matter if I'm feeling weak or strong. It doesn't matter that the night is long. Our love candle keeps burning on. One little candle makes a lot of light. One little candle burns a hole in the night. Seems there's nothing else inside. Our love candle keeps burning bright. When the bitter wind is blowing, I can see a candle glowing. You'll light a candle of love. When my troubles seem to find me, then your little light will find me. You'll light a candle of love. Dark and I'm lonely, you will light a candle for me. You'll light a candle of love. Thank you very much. Here's another tune that's off of that record that a friend of mine, Billy Smith, he's another North Carolinian, as a matter of fact. He moved to Nashville in the mid-'70s, and since then he's been writing some wonderful songs in bluegrass music over the years. And I think this is one of them. This is a tune that he sent me when I was looking for material for this record, and Dale Ann again, she jumped in there with both feet and said, I'll sing it. And, of course, Kathy Chiava was nice enough to sing it on the project, but unfortunately she's not here. But Dale Ann's here. And we also have another dear friend we would like to bring out on stage, and that's Miss Sally Jones. Please give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the hills of Southwest Virginia, as a boy I did play, but seemed endless day. And there I found love with a sweet mountain woman. One look at her smile, and I felt like a child again, born of love. A new flower bloomed where the old flower was. There is no end, it only begins. Born of love, a child again. A little white church with an old country preacher, I found my faith, and my soul was saved. So when God calls me home and I cross that white river, I walk on the shore, a child once more, a child again, born of love. A new flower bloomed where the old flower was. There is no end, it only begins. Born of love, a child again. Born of love, a child again. Again, a nice round of applause, if you will, for Miss Sally Jones and also Miss Dale Ann Bradley, folks. Well, we want to make a quick announcement. This is a real important announcement. We have a lost child. His name is David Powell, son of Brian and Terry Powell, is at the Visitors Center. So again, we have a lost child His name is David Powell, and he's the son of Brian and Terry Powell, who is at the Visitor Center. So if is David around, y'all send him to the Visitor Center. His parents are there. Oh, the child's at the Visitor Center. I'm sorry. So there you go. If the parents are lost, that's what it is. Okay. All right, parents, your young son is at the Visitor Center. By all means, go to the Visitor Center. When I was thinking about doing this record, there were two people at the top of the list, and I mean right at the top, because I had been listening to their music for many, many years, and growing up on the music, and then, of course, as years went by, I had the good fortune to meet them and become friends with them, and they were so kind to jump right in there and be part of this record, and have, since then, we've played 2 or 3 times, and they've always been there when we called. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage Sharon and Cheryl White, if you will. This is a tune, actually, y'all recorded several years back, and it was always one of my favorite White's tune that they did over the years. And so I said, would you mind if we cut this on this record? And they said, no, let's go for it. So we're going to try it. It's one called If It Ain't Love, Let's Leave It Alone.
Let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't tempt our foolish hearts. Let's leave it alone. Happiness is free, just like a rolling stone, and only love can make it stay at home. Feelings have a way of mixing right or wrong. If it ain't love, let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't even let it start. Let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't tempt our foolish hearts. Let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't even let it start. Let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't tempt our foolish hearts. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't tempt our foolish hearts. Let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't even let it start. Let's leave it alone. If it ain't love, then let's don't tempt our foolish hearts. Let's leave it alone.
again, ladies and gentlemen, Sharon and Cheryl White. Let's hear it for them one more time. We're going to slow it down for you now and do you a tune that's also on that record. That this is a really pretty song. I think one of the more prettier songs that I've had the pleasure to record over the years. And but we're not going to do it right now because it's not the order of this set. I just realized that. Thank you very much, Miss. Actually, we want to bring out another lady who has worked really hard for bluegrass music for many, many years, and she is gracious enough to be here with us this weekend and also be part of this set. And I'm sure that you're familiar with her at Merlefest and her work over the years. Please make welcome to the stage Miss Laurie Lewis, if you will.
Thank you. Well, it's a great treat for me to get to play twin fiddles with Ron Stewart. Covers up all my bad notes, I hope. Get in there now.
That's right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here's a Kenny Baker tune called High Country.
Ronnie Stewart and Laurie Lewis. Another round of applause, folks. We also want to bring out someone who has worked really hard for this music and has so many great records out and is one of the really finer talents we have in this business. And from all the way from Berkeley, California, please make welcome to the stage Miss Kathy Kallic, if you will. I was saying earlier before High Country that this song is a tune, is one of my favorite songs on the Follow Me Back to the Fold record. This is, over the years I've had the good fortune to record a lot of ballads and slower and pretty songs, but this ranks right at the top of my list, I think. I hope you enjoy it. Laurie and Kathy are going to jump in there with me. It's one called High Lonesome. It's cold and it's peaceful here on the mountain. Down there below me, the city lights glow. The flowers you planted up by the cabin, somehow surviving the first early snow. Up in the treetops, a night bird is singing. Each fading echo whispers your name. I know that somewhere there's peace in the valley. I'm high lonesome, high lonesome, high lonesome. Wish you were here. I built a fire just like we used to. Stared as your memory danced in the light. A chill wind cuts through me. I fight back the teardrops. Dream you're here with me. Just one more night. Up in the treetops, a night bird is singing. Each fading echo whispers your name. I know that somewhere there's peace in the valley. I'm high lonesome, high lonesome, high lonesome. Wish you were here. I'm high lonesome, high lonesome, high lonesome. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. Thank you, folks. At this time, I would like Kathy, of course, she's going to stay on stage, and she and Laurie have a couple of songs picked out for you. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Miss Kathy Kallic, if you will.
Maybe you'll sing here.
Maybe I will.
Over here in Mark's spot. We're going to do a song that I recorded with Lynn Morris a few years ago on a tribute I made to my mother called My Mother's Voice. Ron Stewart played fiddle on it, and I was pretty excited to get a chance to sing it with Lynn. She's not here. We'll get another chance before too long. But I'm quite happy to sing it with Laurie, my singing partner for the last 20-some years. It's one called These Virginia Blues. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, the first time I got a chance to sing and play a little bit with Mark Newton and his band, we did this song, and he asked that we do it again today, and I'm happy to do it. It's one I learned from the singing of the great Bill Monroe, the father of bluegrass music, and it was written by the father of country music, Jimmy Rogers, and it's a song all about life out west, where I come from. Sort of almost autobiographical for me. Nearly. Okay. Listen. Listen up. It's one called When the Cactus is in Bloom. Cattle growl and the coyotes howl out on the great divide. I never done no wrong in singing this song that's down the trail I ride. The rattlesnake rattles at the prairie dog, don't you hear that mournful tune? When it's roundup time away out west and the cactus is in bloom. Daylight comes and the cowhands, yeah, they call out every man. I throw my saddle on my old cow horse and drink my coffee from a can. The sun goes down on the cattle trail and I'm gazing at the moon. When it's roundup time away out west and the cactus is in bloom. Shines best out on the western plain. Well, some of the boys have gone away, but they will be back soon. When it's roundup time away out west and the cactus is in bloom. Daylight comes and the cowhands, yeah, they call out every man. I throw my saddle on my old cow horse, I drink my coffee from a can. The sun goes down on the cattle trail, I'm gazing at the moon. When it's roundup time away out west and the cactus is in bloom. Comes and the cowhands, yeah, they call out every man. I throw my saddle on my old cow horse, I drink my coffee from a can. The sun goes down on the cattle trail, I'm gazing at the moon. When it's roundup time away out west and the cactus is in bloom. Oddly, Thank you, music lovers. Okay. Well, Kathy's going to sing another song for you, and this is one we've been singing together since our moms used to get us together for play dates when we were just kids. And for me, it kind of stuck, I guess. Not for Kathy, though.
What? I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying. What stuck? What are we talking about?
The subject matter of this song. The title of the song.
Oh, I see, yes. No, I never listened to that Never Will Marry. I like to get married.
Are you going to be over there or over here?
Maybe I should be here.
Yeah, closer.
Hello.
Hi. For the last couple of days, we talked about ever trying this song together, but I guess we'll try it right now for you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, very sad song. I'll just start it. heard some fair maiden give a pitiful cry, and it sounded so lonesome, it swept off on high. I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to live single all the days of my life. She cast her fair body in the water so deep, and she closed her pretty blue eyes forever to sleep. These shells in the ocean my deathbed will be, and the fish in deep waters can swim over me. I never will marry, I'll be no man's wife. I intend to live single all the days of my life. Of my life. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dale Ann. That was so brave.
Thank you very much.
Soldier's Joy. Oh.
I figured we shouldn't let Ronnie get off the stage without playing the fiddle tune. Don't y'all agree, folks? And since Laurie's up here, we're going to make her stay one more tune as well. This is a tune that's been around for many, many years. This might be one of the first songs I remember as a child, and it's a great dance tune for you out there that likes to clog. It's one called The Soldier's Joy. Thank you, Mark. This next tune is also off of Follow Me Back to the Fold project. This is a tune that Gloria Bell actually cut the track with me. And, of course, back when I was a youngster, I guess, when I first started going to bluegrass festivals in the mid-'60s, when they first started coming around, I remember seeing Gloria. Gloria was one of the first women that I've ever seen play on stage at a bluegrass festival. And I thought that it was only appropriate if we were putting this record together and making tribute to the ladies that have worked so hard over the years, certainly Gloria should be at the top of the list. And unfortunately, she's not with us today, but Laurie is gracious enough to jump in here with this tune that she and I did. This is a Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton song that they did a number of years ago. So we'll try to recreate this track on the record. It's one called "The Pain of Loving You." Just can't stand to see me happy. Seems you hurt me all you can. Still I go on loving you, but I'll never understand. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through. Never know what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you.
Love and hate at the same time. The line between the two is fine, but you have bound me heart and soul so tight that I can't let you go. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, Miss Laurie Lewis. Give her another nice round of applause. We're trying to do as many songs as we possibly can on this record, and we've done pretty good. I think we've got out of the 13 tracks, we're going to end up doing about 8 of them, so that ain't so bad. But we want to also remind everybody that after our show, I think pretty much all of us will be over at the artist tent over there signing autographs, and I think all of us have products, so maybe afterwards if you'd like to make your way over there and say howdy to us, we sure would appreciate it a whole lot. This next tune is a song that, you know, growing up on the music, I was a huge Jimmy Martin fan. That's my dad must have had all of his records, and so I couldn't get away from Jimmy. He was all over the place, and I thought that this would be a great song to sort of bring back, because growing up with it, I've always thought that Jimmy Martin and Paul Williams and J.D. Crowe had the best trio in bluegrass music, or certainly one of the best trios, and that's sort of what I cut my teeth on. And this song is sort of reminds me of that. And again, Make welcome to the stage Miss Dale Ann Bradley, if you will. It's one called The Voice of My Savior. I heard a sweet voice so tenderly calling, saying, arise, be saved evermore. I knew it must be the voice of my Savior, for I have not heard a voice like it before. I remember the night in an old-fashioned meeting, I was praying to God to redeem my poor soul, when I heard a sweet voice of my loving Savior, and I started that night to make heaven my home. I heard a sweet voice so tenderly calling, saying, arise, be saved evermore. I knew it must be the voice of my Savior, for I have not heard a voice like it before. Miss Dale Ann Bradley, ladies and gentlemen. We want to bring Sally back out here. Again, another nice round of applause for Sally Jones. You can see Sally is going to be a mother, soon to be. Is that right? Yeah. Not only going to be, she's going to be a mother, but she has two on the way. So let's give Sally a big round of applause for being a mom twice. First time. Well, Chris is with her husband, Chris. Hey, Dad. There's Dad standing over there. Here's another song off of our Follow Me Back to the Fold project. This is a tune that, again, Billy Smith wrote. I seem to be pulling for Billy's catalog over the years, but he's one of my favorite songwriters we have. So we'll give her a whirl. This is one called On the Lonesome Wind. But her love for me she defended. She deserves much more than I can give her. Just dry her tears on the lonesome wind. Like the wind I've traveled through the valley and climbed so many mountainsides. I cross all the great wide oceans. Like the wind, I'm restless tonight. Freedom, just throw my ashes on the lonesome wind. Like the wind, I've traveled through the valley and climbed so many mountainsides. I cross all the great wide oceans. Like the wind, I'm restless tonight. So many mountainsides, I cross all the great wide oceans. Like the wind, I'm restless tonight. Like the wind, I'm restless tonight. Like the wind, I'm restless tonight. Miss Sally Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we got time to do you one more song, and on behalf of all the artists, which I would like to invite to the stage at this time, we've had a ball. It's a lot of people we want to thank. I want to thank Claire, who happens to be taking a break from such a hectic schedule, I'm sure, over the last year, trying to help plan the event, but particularly the weekend of. So thank you, Claire, for having us. But this has been a real pleasure. We don't get a chance to pick and sing a whole lot collectively, all of us together, because we all are, leading our own bands or traveling or what have you. So it's really like an act of Congress, I think, in most cases, to try to pull us together. But it's been a lot of fun, and I think that this is truly one of the highlights of my recording career over the years, being able to play with such talented people who in their own right have established their careers and have great records. So I'm going to try to do this as I go right on down the line. I want to, again, introduce, and if you don't mind, give them a round of applause and make them feel welcome. Again, on the far end, Mr. Mark Schatz, if you will, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Next in line, holding the mandolin, Mr. Troy Engle. Over here on the 4-string fiddle is Mr. Ronald Stewart, better known as Ron. Back here on the upright bass, Miss Missy Raines. Casey Henry back behind us here. Cheryl, Sharon, Sally, Dale, Kathy, and Laurie, and yours truly. We appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that we did something during the course of our show that you enjoyed. We had a ball. Afterwards, we're all going to try to get over to the artist tent just as quickly as possible. And of course, all of our groups have played here throughout the week, and of course the Whites are coming on after a while, but we all have our product over there, and at some point in time we'll be over there signing. So please take some of our music home if you can. If you find a kind spot in your heart. But we want to do you a title track of this particular record, which my dear friends Tom T. and Dixie Hall wrote. And, I think that what this whole project meant, at least for me, and I think all of us up here agree, is that if anybody has followed this music from day one, you know that at least I think there's one lady in particular that sort of led the way when it came to country music / if you will, bluegrass music, and that is Mother Maybelle Carter. Do we have any Carter family fans with us? Well, that's what this song is all about. This is a tune that Tom T. and Dixie Hall wrote for this record, and we cut this song back, I don't know, several years ago, but all I remember is we started at 2:45 p.m. and we finished at 2:45 a.m., and it was one of the true highlights, and we're going to go ahead and try to do this for you right now. So on behalf of all the artists, thank you all very much, and good day, and God bless, and enjoy the rest of the weekend here at Merlefest. Follow me back to the fold. How she loved the old songs of the wildwood, where the sweetest of melodies grow. And although she's not here, still her message is clear. Follow me back to the fold. Follow me back to the fold. Through the mountains on old country road. Come on back home again, where the music begins. Follow me back to the fold. There's a face in the mist on the mountain, and a voice whispers, where have you been? Through the haunted perfume of the roses in bloom, she's calling her children back in. One by one we will walk
fold, through the mountains on old country roads. Come on back home again, where the music begins. Follow me back to the fold.
Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all very much.
Mark Newton and friends, follow me back to the fold.
Thank y'all.
Great job. I want to take a second and thank the staff and volunteers here at Merlefest, and let's help them out by recycling and disposing of trash properly. I want to remind you again about no smoking in the venue areas.
But you're allowed to smoke where you are. It's Felton Pruitt back with you here on Bluegrass Junction as we broadcast live from the Burger King Artist Hospitality Tent backstage at Merlefest here in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. The storms have moved on. We got the sun back. It's just a beautiful Saturday evening. Hopefully you're having a great time listening to us all around the country on XM Satellite Radio. I want to thank all the folks here at Merlefest for being so hospitable to us. Jim Barrow and Art Manius, and of course B. Towns, Claire, and just Cliff Miller and SE Systems, the folks that put all these sound systems together, hook all the stages up together. They fiber opticed them all into the sound truck so that we could just pull up whatever stage we want at a moment's notice. And it's mighty fine. Buck out there on the main board doing all that great sound out there, and Maple out there managing the stage. We got it covered, let me tell you. It's an amazing event, and we certainly encourage you folks listening around the country to make plans in 2004 to come on out to Wilkesboro, North Carolina. We've been telling you about the websites to find out more information about Merlefest. This festival, of course, was dedicated to Doc Watson's son, Merle Watson, old friend to many, many folks, and he certainly touched a lot of people's lives to the point where this grew out of that love and affection. And it certainly is a wonderful tribute to Merle and to Doc, too. And we're just glad to be here.